today I thought I would share with you guys some of the tips and advice I wish I had gotten when I was looking for a job in Japan. I'm not going to be focusing on English teaching jobs or part-time jobs. I'm going to be focusing on how to get a job in a Japanese company or a foreign company in Japan. And I know a lot of you guys out there want to come and live in Japan, and I just want to say it's not that hard. If you guys put your heart and your mind to it, you guys can do it. So I really do hope this video helps you guys kind of get a gist of how to get a job in Japan, and hopefully you guys can get the job. Just before I tell you guys how to get a job in Japan, I just wanted to tell you guys a little bit of background story about me and how I found my job in Japan. I did it with the Japanese people like a normal Japanese student would. Basically, why I wanted to do that was because if I'm already coming to Japan, I really wanted to experience the whole culture, and I really wanted to see how Japanese work. I didn't want to just read it online about the crazy overtime, about the crazy bosses. I wanted to experience that firsthand by myself. And some of you out there are probably thinking, this girl is crazy, but I mean, if you can work in Japan, I think you can work anywhere. I will be breaking down this video into 4 parts. The first one being getting an agent, second one is job fairs, and the third one is networking, and the fourth one is internships. Just before that, I just wanted to say, if you're looking for a job in Japan, I really recommend you doing the JLPT test, which means the Japanese language proficiency. Normally when you go into an interview with a company, they will ask for your JLPT results, and normally you have to have kind of a business level, which means N2 or N1. And for those of you who can't speak Japanese but you really want to come to Japan, then English teaching or finding a restaurant job or something that doesn't require Japanese is my recommendation for you guys. But don't just waste your time in Japan. Use your time wisely and try to study Japanese. Try to talk to more native speakers because you are surrounded by that environment, so you can improve your Japanese, and then you can go and work in a normal company or something like that. A lot of people think if you just live in Japan and you're surrounded by the environment, you can just naturally speak fluently, but it's not like that. You actually have to put in the hard work and actually try to become better in Japanese by practicing it more. If you can speak Japanese, it is a very big bonus on your CV when you talk to your Japanese company, because Japanese companies like someone that can speak their language and understand that culture. They like you to kind of adapt to them, you know, because you're in the country. Alright, let's go into the first tip. Okay, so my first tip is getting an agent. If you're looking for a job, whether you're overseas or whether you're in Japan already, get an agent. I will link some sites down below for you guys to sign up to if you guys are serious about looking. And basically what these agents are, they help you find a job. So you fill in your profile and you tell them what you like and what not, and they will try to match you up with a company. So it's kind of like speed dating, but then they're trying to hook you up with a company. Best thing about them is that they are absolutely free. And basically how it works is the company pays them after they've found someone they want to hire, and you don't have to pay a thing. Okay, and my second tip is going to job fairs. So this is the most common way for Japanese newly grads to get a job, is through the job fairs, and it has a pretty long process. Ever as a foreigner, or if you can speak more than one language, you have some advantages, yay! Every year there is this very big job fair around the world, not just in Japan. It's called the Career Forum, and I will link it down below, but it's held in the big cities like Tokyo, Osaka, London, Sydney. You can even get jobs in Japan while you're overseas. Best thing about this forum is that you can get an interview on the spot, and actually some people, they get a job right on that day. So compared to the normal Japanese job fairs, it's a much faster process. Also, another thing that might come to your surprise is that in Japan, especially for the newly grads, it doesn't matter what degree you studied in university, because the company, they look for you as a person, what kind of person you are, and if you're gonna fit into their company. And then they kind of try to find you a job that's right in the company. So it's not so much about skill for the newly grads, it's more about how you are as a person, your personality and everything. Third tip for you guys is networking. It doesn't matter what country you are, networking really helps. So go tell people you're looking for a job. Go join events that are in something you guys like and want to do as a career. And you never know, opportunities may just rise. My fourth tip for you guys is starting an internship. Internships are quite good because they're much easier to get than normal jobs, and also you can apply for them in your own countries, not just in Japan. And once you get an internship, you can really see how the company is run, and you can kind of see what kind of jobs you want to do there. If you do your job really well in that company, maybe they will hire you as a full-time staff. So thanks for watching, guys, and those are my 4 tips for you guys on how to get a job in Japan. And I really do hope it did help you guys. I will probably do more of these work-related or advice-related videos just to help you guys, encourage some of you guys to come to Japan. And leave a comment down below if you guys know some tips and advice for others that could benefit from looking for a job in Japan. And I will see you in my next video. Thank you for watching. See you!